load it up, make sure everything's working properly.
Yep.
No, 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 no.
Just a no tail radius chuck.
Here we go. There we go. So
It's like
let's
it's
see.
really the music is really cool on that one. So if for no other,
So
it's like
let's
it's really the music is really cool on that one. So if for no other,
see. Okay.
it's like it's really the music is really cool on that one. So if for no other,
Okay. I was hoping to set the audio up, but it's not seeming like it's gonna work for me. I was hoping to set the audio up, but it's not seeming like it's gonna work for me. It's even picking up my stream audio, I see. Man, I don't get it. I need somebody who's a streamer to tell me more about it, but oh well, let's just go into it. I just won't watch videos on my other screen, I guess. The fuck is this shit?
What's this? We're getting reports of normal, reasonable, temperate political opinions somewhere in Martinez. It's also about that, but it's also more. Perhaps it's the hangover. It's time to become a citizen of the kingdom of conscience. It is not a place. It is a moment in time that can only arise in the right circumstances. In all of human history, it's only been achieved a handful of times. It isn't history's greatest catastrophes have been brought about. That's the genius of Dolores Day. She recognized that progress is meaningless if its gains are lost because of instability. Real, lasting change can only come about gradually, increment by increment. Tisk tisk, just because you live in the you may never live to see the kingdom of conscience. What rationality? What sang-froid? What a fucking joke. What you want is immaterial. The kingdom of
Oh, that's awesome. I'm not really sure what these are, whether they're here about this.
There they both are. Two identical shoes, both copiously green and like two baby crocodiles. Good, they're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now. Wow, you work hard. Oh, yes, you hustle. You're a provider. It's tough out there, but you keep. Look at yourself. You're a human pedometer. You must have walked 200,000 steps down. That is the sign of a hustler who never gives up. That's just what it's like. Life and death. But you got gills on your side, baby. Got those black papers. It ain't easy, but you do it. Day in and day out. You didn't make the rules, but you won't lose. You're a cop and a sprinter and a money printer. Sure, sure. And has it been easy? Is life easy? Have you not gone into cardiac
Holy
arrest?
fuck.
Are you not about to have an anxiety attack or shoot yourself in the mouth? Are you rich? Get out of here. You're a pauper. You work harder than anyone. Almost rode yourself to the grave, and you're still practically a hobo. That's right. 100%. Fucking G-Man's got his jam-covered sticky fingers in your pocket, stealing from you every time. Our tax is almost non-existent in the Gotham estate. That is Revachol. Every time you wipe your ass, they got their direct and their indirect
that's right.
modes of 98% of all your money. What are you, a racist? Don't be a racist. Be a cool immigrant, ultra-liberal free market advocate. Ride or die. Keep it street.
Wild.
As you turn, a bright light catches your eye, making you squint. So cool. From a distant sunset, a stage light, flash photography, nowhere in particular. It's just what superstar law officers do. They yeah, you have. You're a big dick cop. Dick Mullen. Salam Rocky Baye. Badass on the edge disco cop. Time to recede into a ludicrous fantasy world. Here we go. Camera.
Right, we gotta get out of here. It's wasting time.
Hear that? Magnesium. That's what you're lacking. The magnesium levels in your blood are dangerously low. It's about the low magnesium levels and not the high alcohol levels.
Fuckers.
Hey.
Talk me into drinking.
Yes, you. Word on the street is you're ready to start building communism again. You keep saying things like, down with the bourgeoisie, eat the rich, sodomize the landowners, impale all people who have more than 25 real in their pocket, literally murder all human beings regardless of their political beliefs. That kind of stuff. Oh yes, the mask of ambivalence. Don't deny it. You're about everyone can see that. So tell me, do you have any questions?
All right,
Very well.
shoo.
No objections. It's mathematically impossible to achieve a... Did someone mention cocaine? Are we doing cocaine? No. I'm sure I heard someone say cocainism. Anyone? There's no one. Okay then, lie down and... The pockets of
Communism is
these new
pretty close to
jeans are
cocaine.
perfect for sticking your hand
We'll
into.
start with go.
Makes you look cool, calm, and collected. As your hand enters the pocket, you're... Hey, it's a chewing gum wrapper. It reminds you of the fruity juice of apricots. You should inspect it closer. By the way, the raw materials were most likely exported from Seaguy, the apricot suzerainty, and processed in Sur-le-Clay into the apricot...
Shut up. Alright. Time to get back to the place so I can come here tomorrow at 9, I guess.
Crinkled chewing gum wrapper. You feel compelled to point out that there's nothing fruity about cinnamon. It's a spice derived from tree bark. Can a used wrapper shrug? Seems like good question. There is no drawn by regret. You carefully...
It must have been glitched last time. Every time I held shift, it made me slow walk. Now it's actually getting the move on. That's kind of nice. People weren't here before. Fuck. I finally completed a day, it looks like. I guess I can talk to them.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank. And this place... But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for... Why did you say that?
No. But isn't that an expression? Not a saying. Up on Marvel Hill, a great high place. One that is impossible.
That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money. Entertain the thought when you get the time. Maybe being a hobo and a cop has its
Let's go,
advantages.
hobo cop! What the fuck? So silly.
The worker is in a deep slump.
Hello again, sweetie.
Can I help you? Do I have a shaker in my hand? Is this...
It's not a shaker. It's nothing. He's holding nothing. It is but an imitation.
Am I wearing a little bow tie? Am I smiling? Do you see me smiling and That's right! I'm the cafeteria manager!
Play it calm. This man needs to understand you need a drink to help the community deal with police stuff.
Like what?
Seems silly, but we ain't drinking. Can't get anywhere with
The
knife.
door is closed.
Doesn't seem like it. There you go. Oh shit. I really have to pay him or I can't use it anymore. Damn.
Can I help you? Yes, have you got it? For the room, 60 real. Yes. Another thing, great. Yes.
Find 40 more. I'm not even close. After 12. I guess I can go back there then. So it must have been glitched last time I was playing with the time and everything, because things weren't working and didn't have all those dots until I came back.
This door is made of no one answers.
We should return tomorrow.
Okay, so it is still the same situation. The game's just... But I have to get 40 more L or I can't return it from those. I'm in a bad spot. See what kind of money I can make selling stuff, I guess. Probably gonna be the best.
Everything's still cool here, officer. Only the coolest goods in Revachol. I've got sneak anything.
Oh, this is the little spot that says stuff for some reason. This is weird.
Officer, the flashlight, please.
The only person that actually reacts to shit.
Hello again. How can I help? Let me have a look. Anything else you're thinking of selling? I'm not purchasing any more clothes. Anything else you're thinking of selling?
So I need to make 20 in selling.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Where am I at? We're at 39.74. I need 73 cents.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Alright, it only took like my whole freaking inventory.
Another time, perhaps.
We're at 40 now, so I can pay. What are we doing here, game? Hello?
Actual art degree.
Okay, so that's what that was. So now I can pay shithead to get my room back so I can sleep and make it to the next day.
Can I help you? Yes. Have you got it? For the room, 60 real.
I'm not even close.
Yes.
Oh my god. Majorly cooked here.
The door is closed. This door, still, the lieutenant gives you a quick.
guess we're on a mission to collect cans to return to this place. Pretty sure it's still locked, but I can...
Your race descent has only worsened.
Just tell me I got a bottle. Guess I can check there and see if I have any to sell.
The tear machine stand. Your bottles clunk.
10 cents. An acid bitch for my... Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
I am sorry. Surprisingly eloquent, really. The last one. Not.
Excuse me? Of course.
Yes?
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Just a moment.
10-4, come in, officer. Over.
Wait. Before you say anything stupid, think it through. Be smart about it.
10-4, sir, I'm not hearing your question. Tenfor.
Does he actually want something?
He asked if he ever told me.
For God's sake, cut this.
Sir, satellite office. So, was there anything else? Understood, sir. Over. 10-4, I hear you. I don't.
What does he want now?
He's asking for.
Is he fuck?
I don't think he.
Don't give that asshole anything.
Right. That's a negative on the additional funds, sir. Over. He says it's important.
He isn't getting a red cent.
Request denied, sir. Anything else, sir? Over. 10-4, I know I already wrote it in a report, but it will stay on my desk for a few days. Over. Roger that. 10-10, over and out.
That's what this area is for.
Yes?
Only banal things strike you. At the core, you're a very banal person, one you should be ashamed of.
What do you want to know? Good.
No response. He's having trouble processing it, believing it. A moment passes. The lieutenant glances at the sports watch on his wrist.
What about me? Good. Excuse me? You have a...
A moment passes.
I still have a little time, so I might as well wander for the last bit, trying to find some money. Can we keep moving? It's a little closer.
Stuck in the rain in a traffic jam, man. What's on your mind?
Ease into it. Don't go too far. This seems like a personal matter.
You really are the law, aren't you? I get that being bluntly observant and inquisitive comes with the territory, but it certainly doesn't help with your conversation.
Just like that, he slips out of your reach.
Fucking dumb.
The woman still an old monument. A lorry stuck in the
Nice aggression with the native. Don't let the chief fool you next time.
Not bad advice, actually.
Let's talk about our right to work. No, I'm not a fighter. I'm a worker.
I guess getting past the man ain't that simple after all. So, what now? Sorry. Busy surveying the situation. I'm sure you'll figure something out. Wiretapping, telescopic batons, futuristic circuit bending to infiltrate harbor machinery, or calling in tactical air support. You guys have air support, right? I get it. Hush hush about the secret. Alright, I may have some advice for you on how to deal with Jean-Luc there, out of solidarity to the... First, don't fight him, obviously. Second, get him to share his theory by being subordinate. Admit your lack of expertise. Basically grovel. That's how...
Maybe that would work. We'll have to see.
Right to...
A colorful display of cigarettes and alcohol. The bottles wink there, in that dark green glass. All in vain. The great flowing...
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't... A warehouse? I don't know. Maybe. I don't really care what Frit does.
She looks up from under her.
Fine. Frit doesn't have a warehouse. Just a little back room here. Okay?
She looks up from her magazine.
Yes. What we have is there. In the medicine cabinet. Go take a look yourself.
Reality.
She is like a student unexpectedly called upon by a teacher. Can she answer the classroom question?
I don't really know anything. I mean, I'm 15. I don't know. What about it? We're in Frit as mankind, or...
What will her essay prompt be?
We're in Revachol, like, on the Insulindi. That wasn't very hard. I don't know. Look at the clock.
The clock shows the time at 10:09.
When ordinary people take over the... Yeah, it happened like our government? Or do you mean something else? Cool.
Don't need anything, and I guess I can't sell anything here, unfortunately. Back at it.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body you tried the second time, not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
Nor does the wind right now. I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You are facing tough odds here. Alcohol withdrawal makes it considerably harder. I've seen captains puke their guts out. It never gets easier. You never get used to the smell. Then drive to the station. Maybe I think I've lost my sense of smell.
A white lie.
Not being hungover helps too. No. This is a two-man assignment because it needs 2 officers to complete. You need to get your shit together. No, it's not, officer. We should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes.
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue is over, go to your thought cabinet and
Give it half an hour. Get yourself together. Then come back. We should think about calling it a day, maybe. You should take care of that, then. Let's talk to him anyway. An officer of the RCM shouldn't be sleeping in the street.
So I had to force myself to puke to interact with the bar. I didn't realize, man. There's so many things I've been avoiding doing, thinking that I can just avoid it and find other ways.
Can I help you? Yes, have you got it? Does that arrangement include you paying me what we already agreed you owe me?
I understand your predicament as the manager. However, I feel I must remind you that we are here to conduct an important investigation that also affects your...
Forgive me for saying this, but your colleague seems more committed to drinking, and... I mean no offense, it's really nothing personal. I just have to protect the interests of this establishment. Good luck trying to use it.
Draconian measures.
All the locks have an electronic component. They have to be unlocked down here with a master key before... Not until you bring me them.
Okay. I might have something in my motor carriage we can use when you're done here.
Oh, Lieutenant. We're done here.
Dude's kind of a bitch. I was just trying to get hammered, bro. Chill.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio mic.
I have something here we could sell.
Transport enclosure. The cage at the back of the motor carriage looks rather uncomfortable. 4 shiny hubcaps are stacked against the seat.
I confiscated these 4 a little while back. We can take them to the pawn shop down by the Martinez Canal.
The lieutenant nods as you take the spinners.
Figuring it out slowly but surely here.
Greetings on this fine night. What brings you here? The pawn shop is always open.
Feeling warm and enthralled by the movement of light, while the mind continues to race forward. Lucky bastard. He's probably on parole. A drug developed by the military to treat and prevent radiation sickness. It has psychedelic side effects, and it makes your eyes turn yellow.
How would I know? Rolodon is just something since the People's Power disaster, I was with the Emergency Relief Brigade.
He's taken it for mental and emotional, not physical pain these days.
We were an all-volunteer force.
On the patch, gamma radiation lines crossed.
I lived by the river since I was a small boy. The Esperance. There wasn't much the volunteer force could... A bad idea. Some poor leftist built a particle decay generator in hopes of bringing affordable electricity to underserved communities. It malfunctioned. Radioactive waste everywhere. Probably some of...
The People's Pile was a Type U particle decay generator that failed immediately after entering service, releasing radioactive, a primitive nuclear construction, needless to say, an emergency valve defect.
There's a reason why everyone's tried. So much disappointment. An early death. No one's. A bunch of poor people. The cleanup happened 15 years ago, so I came to my... I like the...
Yeah, you gotta get in on those vortices, my man.
Have you tried it before?
The lieutenant steps away, pretending to admire. He won't be your nog, but he won't be thrilled about this either.
Every day? Here you go, man.
Yes, darling. That's the coalition government ordained Parolidon.
Of course.
What the fuck?
Yes, we'd like to sell these hubcaps.
Roy takes the hubcaps from...
Yeah.
No one was defrauded or jumped, I assure you.
Of course. I meant no offense. 200 real for you, officer.
Thank you. Here's the 60 real you need for your bill.
The rest is for him, to compensate for the pain of being separated from his rape.
Anything else you're thinking of selling? Another time back.
That's funny.
Can I help you? Yes, have you got...
Well?
Great, perfect. I hope you enjoy your freezing cold room with the window you... The electronic lock to your room has been disabled till 9 p.m. tomorrow. Starting tomorrow, please pay for each night in advance. 20 real per night. If you don't have the money, it's over.
Time stops advancing after 2 in the morning. If you haven't paid for your room by then, it's game over. Don't leave finding money to the last minute, however. It's harder to make cash after nightfall when the shops are...
I'll take a room here too.
Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests.
double click.
This is the door to the room you redecorated.
Just a moment. You had some questions earlier, I believe.
The air outside is brisk. The lieutenant is silent for a moment. He listens to the traffic.
Where shall we begin? We should talk about the investigation, first and foremost. But I also remember you wanting to discuss the RCM? I have a cigarette every night when I go over my notes. It's something of a ritual.
Oh man, he looks so devastatingly cool with that cigarette.
I'm fucking done.
Yes, it's been a long and eventful day. Well, you were so hungover that you couldn't keep it down when we approached the hanged man, so we didn't even inspect the body. But we performed a thorough search of the premises of the crime scene. That's great. It's not my job to evaluate your methodology, officer. I'm just going through the facts. As for the interviews, we weren't able to find the union leader, Everard Clare, much less interview him. So that's on the to-do list for tomorrow. We talked to Joyce Messier, but didn't get any information from her. I have a feeling Joyce knows how dangerous the situation really is. We have to get her to talk to us.
If Kim is emphasizing something this much, it really must be important.
Above all, though, today was exhausting. What's with all the running? You run a lot. Is that a standard Precinct 41 practice?
I have a really good theory about why you're running so fast, son. Just you wait until we get up tomorrow.
It's impressive, especially for a man your age, and in those hills. Nice shoes, by the way. I like the green. Goes with the orange. They're quite limited, actually. The power officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia exercise most frequently is imposing fines of up to 1,000 real for offenses, in accordance with an interdepartmental schedule. Yes, although indirectly, as citizens can always request records from their local station. Officers of the RCM have been known to take bribes of less than the prescribed fine amount. It undermines trust in the RCM. The RCM's primary role is to ensure safety. We are not really supposed to play any part in the economic structure of Revachol. We can arrest people, of course, but rather than bringing someone in directly, it's preferable to serve a station cold sleep. It prevents confusion and overcrowding. You can't. Those who don't show up become fugitives, though, and have fewer legal rights when they are eventually caught. It's about power projection. Thus far, they seem to mostly show up. We are permitted to use whatever force we deem necessary, even lethal. We don't convict. We arrest and send them to coalition government courts in Couron and La Delta. The prosecution works off our testimonies and records, which is why it's paramount to keep them. You have to supply compelling evidence for why it was necessary to use lethal force. In these cases, your partner is usually your witness. Not a good position to be in, by the way. Internal Affairs handles these cases thoroughly, by cross-examining you for inconsistencies. It is hard to cover for anyone, which is for the best. Yes, the last time was 4 years ago.
He has internalized it well. It's just that. A fact. A self-contained past event.
That's an improbability. Perhaps even impossibility. Precinct 41 is known for a higher than average rate of police violence. The coalition government and the moral intern more broadly.
Yo, Zillow, what's up, man?
The RCM was formed by the coalition government to restore order in the international zone after the revolution. So we did. Now we attempt to maintain that order. No more, no less. Or perhaps it is better to say we were allowed to form. It's a point of contention whether the citizens of Revachol or the coalition government founded the RCM. Silence. A great comment to such a conundrum. The Moralist International are the world's largest political organization. You know who they are. They have been running this place after the revolution failed. Okay. They're a union of center-left and center-right parties across the Real Belt.
Anything.
Our coalition government is just one of its
In
many
case you're
projects.
wondering why I'm asking
They
so
also
many
run the
questions, my
ICP,
dude got so
the
hammered
PIS,
he literally
most
forgot
intergovernmental
everything.
organizations in the world. What do they believe in? They are Dolorians. They believe they continue the humanist project set forth by Her Innocence Dolores Day 4 centuries ago. Others say they are just technocrats.
Seems fine to me.
Those others say they continue the humanist project set.
Interesting question. It's a blue forget-me-not. Their motto is love, compassion, self-discipline. I think you can gauge what they want you to think of them from that.
Something kind and usual. Something almost something even a little feminine, but in a strict manner. Something like the dark blue, serious color of the early night sky above.
A historic figure? The author of the modern age? You will have to look elsewhere for opinions. The subject of humanism is too abstract for me. The moral intern are a fact. I try not to have opinions on facts until they change. And it doesn't look like that's about to happen. Do you? We are in what is called the twilight of international law. The laws we claim to enforce come from the MI. Without them, we are simply vigilantes. Then you will adore Martinez. For many of these people, the Union especially, vigilantes is precisely what we are. Personally, I don't enjoy it much.
The dying lights of the city shimmer below. An aerostatic passes overhead. The whiskers of its floodlights.
They really don't like us here. And the mouth on that kid, you know. It's different inland, in Jamrock and the GRIH. It's our fault for leaving this place to the dogs, to the Union, to the company, not daring to come here more often. This place has fallen between the cracks, the jurisdictions of our two precincts. We run this city. West of the river is RCM land. It's incredibly hard. Human beings are... But we are in control, and it's worth it. The organization works, our systems work. If they didn't, the city would disintegrate. Me too. But I wouldn't count on any drastic changes in our...
He is very tired, but the dark circle...
Yeah, it's getting very cold now. Let's go.
Alright. That was huge. Got a lot of information there. So... And I'm learning the game a little more. I'm learning I gotta force some of these situations I'm trying to avoid.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets feel at once coarse and clammy against your skin. The bed sags beneath your weight as you stretch out and finally close your eyes. And then sleep. And then sleep doesn't come. Obviously, you're in bed with your eyes closed. Maybe it's the bed's fault. It's a little better. Colors, scenes, and half-formed phrases still litter your mind. Something to do with, what was it that the lieutenant said? Your breathing steadies. A great silence washes over you until your eyelids twitch in your sleep.
Alright, something's going on here, but I need to do something for... I need to do a workout real quick. Quick 4 minutes. 24, alright, 127's the time, and then I'll... Was that an autosave? 1 more minute. done with the workouts. One more of those tonight. Got half an hour of disco in me, and then we'll be going to the other game for bedtime. Oh, that's crazy.
Do you remember the scent of your childhood? You're not kidding anyone, Harry. You don't remember Do you remember your wife's hand on your face? Oh no, Funky baby, you stayed. It was the rest of it that left. Or you just stood there, with one hand on the bottle and the other on... Tell me, where are your friends? Human beings have friends, Harry boy. Where the hell? They were only cramping your descent into the abyss. Now they're gone. 3 times gone and never coming back. You failed Elysium. No, you haven't. You're just sleep talking. And you'll be back in those cold snakeskins in no time. Stinky boy. Everything. The pale and the useless. On the surface. The out... You really dropped the ball, Harry. You're not coming back from shit. Thrashing around in that high conductivity state. You're trying to what? I can't hear you. This is just a word dream now. Jumbled up garbage. The pictures are gone. The bed rises to meet you. A thin sleep.
So something is wrong. Sleep shouldn't be this bad, this dry, this unnourishing. There's something wrong with your thoughts. Some kind of new. Oh yes, party boy, and it's worse than the one before. Just think of the shit you saw. Here it comes too. So soon already. A silent alarm goes off in your head like clockwork. Barely let you sleep at all. Time to get those clothes on. Time to go to work in the shit factory.
Good going, buddy. Really? Because you feel even worse this morning than you mean, why are you so tired? Too tired and down to... That's not really true. Your heart has finally pumped all the speed out of your system, Buster. Time to get some more. You're too weak to say no now. Waking up is the worst part. Maybe somewhere down the line you could decline. Are you sure? Ready to live as this pathetic shell of yourself for days? Basically, a week. Let's be honest, 2 weeks. Maybe 3. You won't make it. Half the town will be dead by then. You will be... Suit yourself. Slow, sad shell man.
I just got fucking bullied for not wanting to do speed. I know more than I should. I don't know who, but I know for a fact the killer's in there.
Morning.
Oh my god, I just shit my done britches. I'm steamy Ray.
Looks like we can get to work at once. The union muscle turned up. They look rowdy. We should talk to them. I completely forgot. Sorry, I had a rough night's sleep. It's them by the looks of it. One loose thread less to worry about, and one big problem to replace it. I mean ungovernable. Martinez isn't exactly enthusiastic about the RCA being here. They prefer to be men who drink beer for breakfast. There's talk of an armed wing of the Union called the Hardy Boys, who are responsible for state policing. I think it's them. That would just escalate tensions. No captain would sign off on it. In fact, even the death of everything points to the dock workers union, which may have one more thing before.
Yeah, streetwise. Zoom right past. Do it on your own terms. But aren't you curious to know what they have to say?
They're in no hurry to leave. They think they own the place. Anyway, I leave that choice to you.
So I'm gonna make a quick run around. I don't know if it's worth it, honestly. Nah, I say we just hit him up immediately. Get it just fucking started. We've been stuck for too long at this point.
Over here. Let me handle this. Detective disorientated. Are you still wondering where you are? This is Martinez, in case you've forgotten.
Her entire character has shifted. This young woman is cold as ice.
Yes, extremely normal. I'm not a gardener, by the way. I'm a legal counselor for the Dock Workers Union. So let's get to it. You're looking for Titus Hardy? You think he has information that will help you? That's Titus. Talk to him. But know this. I'll be keeping an eye on you. No strong arming. Nothing official. The District of Martinez does not recognize your authority to make arrests.
It doesn't matter if you recognize our authority. We will make an arrest.
She says nothing. Her glare speaks for her.
Aggressive? You make your living enforcing violence. These people are just
dock workers? Do dock workers spy on the police? We let you off easy, miss. Don't think.
Listen, you moral intern lackeys. You're a mob.
Oh my god.
Enforcing the unlawful privatization of Revachol. 20 fat men in the Occident are stealing it all.
Fuck yeah.
So ask what you came to ask, or get back to your commanders. Look, a comedian. Do your job.
Strange. It's as if people don't believe a cop could be a socialist revolutionary. The theme on that pinball machine is a stand clinging to a picture book version of the past century, waiting for the... It comes free with a six-pack of Vermilion Roy. The sentiment is called...
This is where you say your bit.
Detective.
Oh, this is about him.
You're sure taking your time, waiting for him to get.
Oh, he was a real pretty boy by now. Real hot stuff. Letting out that pretty boy.
Time to go to work in the shit.
Easy, boys. These janitors have a hell of a job cut out for them. I mean...
You might want to start asking your questions now.
Do a head count first. Connect these men to the tracks you saw in the yard. Starting from the right. Boot size 44. Blonde man. In his 30s. Sitting on his right. Standard working boots. Size 45 or 46. Across at the other table. Hobnailed working boots. Size 43. Gang tattoos. Mesk or Sarah Maurizia. He spent his youth in Villa Labos, a housing project in the Jam, and then standard working boot. Steel reinforced toes. Size 46. The big dick. Wide at the shoulders and lean at the hip. The emblem on his vest says Rowing Club. A little patch below in the far corner. Standard working boot. Steel reinforced toes. Size 44. Size 41. With the light step. Not a child, after all. An older man with a rat face in the middle, heaving and wheezing. Big guy. Boot size 46. Deep marks. Probably carried the victim. In conclusion, these 7 are the actors on the crime scene. The footprints were theirs, but there's a discrepancy. Exactly. You've stood there for about 4 seconds, not saying anything.
The fuck is with you, fella? What are you talking about, madman? There's no 8th Hardy Boy. Or what? You want to be the 8th Hardy Boy? We ain't hired.
Actually, boss, we've been talking and we think she could...
She? So there's an 8th Hardy, and it's a Hardy girl? Who?
Shut the fuck up, Glenn! I do the talking here.
It has to be good, if he won't let you pursue it. Looks like the lieutenant...
So let me get this straight. There is an 8th Hardy Boy. It's a she.
That's right. We're not talking about this. This is a private Hardy Boys matter. You're not cops here. Don't go digging around if you don't want a bullet in the back of...
Good. We are all watching each other. Officer, your question.
The pretty boy. You guys real.
Funny. But my partner and I have a serious matter to discuss with you.
You mean these boots? We all got a pair. We wore them the night we took the pretty boy out back and hung him by the neck. Yeah, we did this. Together. All of us. Until he was...
There's a catch hidden somewhere. He didn't confess so that you could take them all away. It's too simple.
There is no catch. These 7 honest men have all equally come forth to tell you what happened, so that you don't waste...
All 7 together. They're diluting responsibility. It's an anti-arrest tactic.
We hanged him up by his neck until he got...
Didn't they teach you any?
This is where an autopsy would come in handy. You have to work with what you know.
Titus, you don't have to clarify...
We overpowered him, dragged his unconscious body to the tree, put a noose around his neck, and hanged...
Then we left him for seagulls, maggots...
Make them a bit more uncomfortable first, then see if it all adds up. Actually, they're admirably, surprisingly composed. Well, this one, but he's always fidgeting, so don't get your hopes up.
Right fucking here. The fucker pranced in here like he owns the place. Got what was coming to him.
With numbers, asshole. How do you think?
No, he hasn't. Not yet.
Like what, Copper? How many people have you sent to the Shays? Ever felt reward?
Chaise électrique is the method of capital punishment in
Or send them to Reunion to rot. For 20 years. For life.
Doesn't remember them. He just forgets. Are you?
Ain't no use keeping a stiff catalog in your head. That's for sure.
Are you deaf? There will be no singling anyone out. Do you think you could do that? Do you think you could arrest?
A trick question. Don't let her lead the conversation.
Who do you fucking think does?
It wasn't a question, dickwad.
How fuck this asshole is worse than... Titus runs the Hardy Boys, genius. That's why we're called the Hardy Boys.
I think you got your...
Yes, there are some administrative differences. But on that night, they all acted as one.
Why? 'Cause he was worthless mercenary scum. And he stepped out alive in my town. And he stepped out alive.
What kind of mercenary?
The kind that shows up when you start a strike. The experienced kind, too.
A live grenade. Right here in our bar.
I can't prove it, but I know he was sent by the Wild Pines. They hire merc shit like that. Wrong. He harassed women, raped one, harassed workers, threatened to kill some as a...
From rape to harassment to threats.
To kill us all if we don't open the gates, if we don't let the scabs in, if we don't bend over.
Yeah, he said it was his favorite joint now. Started to come in here every night. Drinking, grabbing girl.
He grabbed someone?
Yeah. This girl's on the mic. A beautiful girl. Young. Gets into the second verse of Lover Lake. Show me your cunt. Why don't you show me your cunt?
Jesus.
Then, he gets knocked on the head with a wine bottle. Doesn't even fall down.
Aren't you fucking listening? My man.
Yeah, me and you...
There's something odd here. Seems like they don't want to talk about that rape Titus mentioned. Why not? This is a serious allegation.
No. You're not getting the name.
There's nothing you can do for now. He's stonewalling you.
You don't have to keep answering.
I know, Lizzie. Relax. We killed him last Sunday night. Seemed like a good way to end the week.
Known him? We don't associate with...
Yeah!
Quiet. He came around about 3 weeks ago when that Pines cow first sailed into town.
By the Pines cow, you mean Joyce Messier? A representative for White Pines? The same company you are striking again?
No. I mean the Pines cow. The stupid-ass cow they sent in to fuck. Why don't you ask her about the pretty boy? I'm sure she has interest in things.
That's enough insinuation for today, Titus. Officer, your interview is drawing to an end. Nothing. Your investigation here is done.
I think we're going to stick around, thanks. Some things don't add up here, Titus. I've done this job for long enough to know that people don't just confess to first-degree murder, even if it is a group responsibility. We're going to look into this.
Good luck with that. You've heard everything a rent-a-cop is gonna hear from us. Real law officials.
Bro thinks he's Batman.
Jamais vu. Derealization. Jamais vu. The opposite of déjà vu. Not already seen, but never seen.
Just a moment.
She's agitated, judging from the way she keeps pulling at the...
And there's no public phone.
The closest phone booth is down the coast. Sorry for the inconvenience.
It's fine, I understand. Thank you anyway. Oh, please don't trouble yourself about me, sweetie. The union office probably has a phone, but I can't really get there. The manager was vague about it.
Why would he be vague about phone problems? This is
To let the young woman who's house-sitting for us know that we may be delayed. Morel, my husband, and our friend Gary were supposed to get back by Monday night. But I was also hoping
A little missing persons puzzle might just be the thing to take your mind off the hangover.
That's just it. This isn't... you have more important things to worry about. Oh dear. I'm not sure where to begin. Well, his expression is slightly grumpy, but his...
You can't go around Revachol feeling grown men's hands. If you want to find her husband...
Oh, well, he's a bit shorter than you, but with a larger frame, and he has longish white hair, usually.
The lieutenant pulls out his notebook and...
One other thing, he'll likely have all kinds of field gear on him. Even if he's not out in the reeds, you know. We'll be celebrating our 16th anniversary via dating agency, I'm ashamed to say.
She's skipping over...
I hope I've been useful. Just some field work, sweetie. Morel is but they should have returned by now. They were just going down the coast across...
The waterlock. That was broken. Could this be it?
Oh, sweetie, Gary's as loyal as they come. I trust him with my... Oh my. What happened to the water lock? Oh, sweetie, if it weren't for you, I'd be looking forward to another sleepless night. Thank you from...
You're welcome.
I hate to ask, but if your investigation takes...
Yes, some left-field scientific...
And if you see him, let him know Lena is waiting for him here. Oh, you're such a dear. Oh, yes.
It's a pseudoscience that attempts to legitimize research into...
That's one opinion, yes.
She's used to playing off such insult.
My apologies, ma'am. I did not mean...
It's not a hobby, dear. It's a subfield of zoology, one specializing in searching for such species called cryptids is difficult and often thankless, and frankly, many scientists are too lazy to do it. Universities...
The quality of research at Revacholian universities...
Oh, sweetie, it's fascinating, but
The lieutenant gives you a sideways glance.
Well...
Ah, yes.
Where hence
I knew it.
It's not made. It's simply elusive. So yes, it can blend. Oh, I doubt it. No, not at all. Oh dear, I'm afraid I'm not. Morel can explain it all much better. I wish you could hear him describe it.
You're an enthusiastic idiot.
We don't have time for...
You're an enthusiastic idiot. Thank you, Gabe. Appreciate it.
Can I help you? Got the 20 real? Good. You got the...
Sure, my game, I don't lose. We got about 10 minutes left on this until we call it, so I'm gonna see if I can get a hold
The door is... This door, still the lieutenant.
Okay.
I've got nothing to say to... I am not.
You could be, Liz. You could be anything.
Even a mod? Glenn, I went to law school.
He's right. With a face like that, she could be on the cover of Le Debutante International.
So fucking what? Lots...
No, Glenn, they aren't.
This didn't check. It's not her. She's not a hardy girl. Definitely.
Basically useless conversation.
An old callbox. East Delta Commerce. The tracks are as they have ever been. A bit more.
You are correct. That's plausible.
There he still is, looking.
Fuck does Kuno care? Kuno doesn't fuck.
I'll die before I...
The dented yellow.
Officer, the mere sight of police in mud.
Vigilance officer, what can this all carry?
Yes? Hello? Me? No one.
If she's such a working class woman, why isn't she?
Not all the time. Right now I'm browsing books. Even a working class woman needs something to read. It is. I know you are.
Everyone can see that. The rectangles.
What with?
What with? A lot of things. For example, people tend to go missing.
My husband? No, he's not. I don't know. At home now.
Where is this going, officer?
Yes, but no. Why are we still talking?
It's got to be something else then. Why else would you be asking her if it wasn't?
No, absolutely not.
She gives you a short.
I don't mean to.
For what it's worth, I agree. But cockatoos can't.
I don't even have a cock.
It's a trap.
Great. Wonderful.
The woman.
Give me a moment.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my...
Oh, that's huge. On our way to another day's worth of stuff.
You hear someone, a poor community.
Do I have to open the door? Did you have a warrant?
Let's go. We don't...
It's generally
You're back. Good. More lessons in basic reality? My favorite part. Glad to have been a...
inside. You see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox.
This is Precinct 57. How may I... Just a second. Sylvie Malaika on the... Yes. Hello? Oh, great. What else do you need, detective? Well... You tried to jam it down the toilet, sir. I am sorry about that. Yes, I know who you are.
This exact conversation has happened before. Establishing authority.
Oh.
Real policemen have uniforms too, by the way. Where's yours? He's in plain clothes.
Please, no. No. You were trying to impress some people with it. Everyone was eating and... Great. Anything else? Please, no. You were trying to you were waving it around in everyone's face, begging them to describe it. You said it calms you, and then you...
Oh, those again. You know, when you put your gun, your actual gun, on your temple and pretend, I remember this. You were screaming things like, my brains are all over the wall.
Me neither. No idea. It almost looked like you pawned it. Uniform. I never saw you in any uniform. You had your things on. The disco things.
You hear the call.
Anything else I can help you with, officer? It will take just...
Her voice.
Gottlieb, what you get yourself into this time? I didn't, but now I do. Great. Have a...
Fucking, I'm not dead. It just hurts, okay?
Anything else I can help you with, officer? 57.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio, a metallic drawer slides out from under. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers, and the radio on it. The white suede feels luxurious under. You feel an uninterrupted connection to the mechanics. After a while, of course it's only in your head. Of course it is. But it almost feels the smell of freshly treated leather. I'm good, cherished, and at the bottom, so strange. The handle is in the cabin. You see a set of steering levers, a radio on a hook. A metallic drawer slides out from under the pull-out toolbox. Guillaume Le Million.
Still here, stuck.
Looking for something odd?
Right, two.
Everything's still.
A rusting control panel with loose. This panel usually closes the water lock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal. But there's a crash. You pull the lever all the way up until the metal clicks against the contact. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. A cold gust of wind. The spring brings the lever back to its original position. You still need to close the water lock to get across the canal. Some other way. Wasn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored on Wednesday morning?
Okay.
Hello, hello.
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives. You see ahead.
Well, next time I'm on tomorrow, we'll have to see what we can do, but for now, this is where we call it, guys.